Yes, indeed. All right, welcome back to Heart of His Vessel. On this channel, we speak about topics that God puts on my heart, but of course, we let Him take over whenever. Y'all be sure to like, comment, subscribe, man. Share this out to some of y'all people. Y'all stay safe out here. All right, bet. So, boom, we in just chapter 3 of the book of Daniel. I went back to the book of Daniel. You feel me? Because in chapter 2, Daniel did some crazy things. Feel me? He did some crazy things. He humbled himself to a degree that I don't think most people would ever be able to do in this day and age anymore. We're too obsessed with ourselves. You feel me? And for this message, and I know I be saying it a lot. I know I be saying it a lot. I know I be saying it a lot. But watch who you have around you. Watch who you have around you. Watch who you have around you. And peep, this is why I say that. So boom, I'm in chapter 3 of the book of Daniel, and it starts off like this. Chapter 3, verse 1. Nebuchadnezzar the sovereign made an image of gold whose height was 6 cubits and width was 6 cubits. I found out that was about 9 feet. So the height of the golden image was 9 feet and the width was 9 feet. Okay, so boom. He set it up in the plain of Dura in the province of Babel. Right, and let's go down. The sovereign Nebuchadnezzar sent word to gather together the viceroys, the nobles, the governors, the counselors, the treasurers, the judges, the magistrates, and all the officials of the provinces to come to the dedication of the image which sovereign Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Right, skip down a little bit, right? So basically, long story short, you had to pay respects to that image, right? So boom, let's skip down to verse 4, chapter 3. Then a herald loudly proclaimed, to you it is commanded, O peoples, nations, and languages, that as soon as you hear the sound of a horn, the flute, the zither, the lyre, the harp, the pipes, and all kinds of instruments, that you shall fall down and do obeisance to the gold image that sovereign Nebuchadnezzar has set up. All right. So boom, we understand that if you don't, something's gonna happen. What is gonna happen? We're gonna go down there. And whoever, this is verse 6, chapter 3, and whoever does not fall down and do obeisance is immediately, okay? Not you go to jail and go to trial. No. Immediately. You are immediately thrown into the midst of the burning fire, the burning furnace of fire. All right. So boom. Now, this is why I say, for 2 reasons, this is why I say watch who you have around you. We're going to skip down, okay? We're going to skip down to verse 12 of chapter 3. There a certain Judam, whom you have set over the work of the province of Babel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These men, O sovereign, pay no heed to you, okay? They humbled themselves because we will never bow down to another God. There is no other God other than the God of Israel, the Most High God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Moses, the God of Joseph, the God of Isaiah, the God of Ezekiel. Hey, hey. But listen, these men, O sovereign, pay no heed to you. They do not serve your mighty one, and they are not doing obeisance to the gold image which you have set up. Then Nebuchadnezzar raged and gave orders to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Right? Now let's skip down. Now this is why I say, well, for the first reason why I say watch who you have around you. Boy, what's their names? Whoever, it don't even matter, boy, they snitched. I'm just saying like that. They snitched. You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe we don't think of it as snitching. Me, I think of it as snitching personally. You feel me? Because I'm minding my own business. And because you scared, you want to go tell other people because I'm not scared of what you scared of. Because I realize that what's it called? The way that I get handled by God ain't the same way you get handled by God. My consequences, that's what I was trying to say. My consequences ain't the same as your consequences. So because you realize that my consequences ain't the same as your consequences, and I realize that my consequences ain't the same as your consequences, you decide to go snitch on me to somebody else because I'm not paying respects of what you're too scared to stand up for. That's cool. So boom, let's skip down to verse 15. A little bit at the later ends of 15. And who is this creator who does deliver you from my hands? Right? So this is saying Nebuchadnezzar gave them another chance after he said, come here. He gave them another chance. He said, you hear any of these instruments blow, I need you to pay respects to my golden image. You hear me? And if you don't, who is going to deliver you out of my hands? You feel me? He thought he was all big and bad. He thought he was tough. He really thought he was God, like he can't die. But that's cool, bro. Now, peep, 16, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the sovereign, O Nebuchadnezzar, we have no need to answer you in this matter. We have no need to answer. You know who our God is. You just paid respects to our God the chapter before. After he told you your dream, you paid respects to him and put us in this position. Remember that? You paid respects to him and put us in this position along with Daniel. You feel me? But hey, for if so, we have no need to answer you in this matter. For if so, our Creator whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning furnace of fire and from your hand, O sovereign. He does deliver. Now, I love that part right there. But my favorite part, I think, of this story comes up next. But if not, you hear me? This is verse 18. But if not, I'm going to just say it. But if not, you hear me? Let it be known to you. Hey, let it be known, G. Let it be... Let it be known to you, just in case you thought we were some type of scared or that we feel as if even if he don't deliver us, that he's still not our God. All right. Let it be known to you, O sovereign, that we do not serve your mighty one, and we do not do obeisances to the gold image which you have set up. We pay no respects because we know it's fake. We know it's a false idol. You hear me? We know it's fake. We know it's a false idol. And we know that our God is true. So you think that we're going to be scared of a false idol versus our real God? All right. If that's how you feel. Nebuchadnezzar gave the response and said he gave orders that they be thrown into the... he gave orders that the furnace be turned up 7 times more than its usual heat. And then he commanded some of the strongest men. I'm on verse 20. And then he commanded some of the strongest men of his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and throw them into the fiery furnace. And these men were bound in their coats, trousers, turbans, their other garments, and were thrown into the midst of the burning fire. Thereupon, because the sovereign's order was urgent and the furnace exceedingly hot. Okay? So this is just making sure we knew that he was not playing around. He was not playing around. Exceedingly hot. The flame of the fire killed those men who took up, right? Who bound them in their coats and their garments and their trousers and the whole 9. You feel me? When they tried to throw them in, they died themselves. They died the strong men. They died themselves. You hear me? But let me show you how good my God is. Then the sovereign Nebuchadnezzar, the one who thought he was above everybody, the one who thought that he could take away and give a life like he was God, the one who thought he was the resurrection, the one who thought he can control death. Oh, no. Then the sovereign Nebuchadnezzar himself, the same one who threw him in the furnace and who killed, who really for no reason killed some of his other men. You killed them for no reason because you thought that you were stronger than the God above, than the Most High God. But hey, that's on you. He probably ain't care anyway. But the sovereign Nebuchadnezzar was amazed and stood up in haste and spoke and said to his counselors, did we not throw 3 men bound in the midst of the fire? Was it not 3 men that we threw in there? I guess, I don't know. They answered and said to the sovereign, certainly, O sovereign. So we know for a fact, hey, it was 3 of them. We know we lost our man because of it. It was 3 of them for sure. So boom. He answered and said, this is Nebuchadnezzar, look, I see 4. What? What? Didn't we just what? Hold on, whoa. Let's backtrack. I thought we threw in 3. But I done looked again and I see 4. Okay, let's keep going. Look, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire. They are not hurt, and the form of the 4th is like the Son of the Most High God. The Son of Creator, the Son of God. Okay. So boom. Not only were they probably already hot because they had their turbans on, they had their coats on, they had their, everything else, they trousers and the whole 9, 10, and 11. You feel me? So they was probably already hot before they even got in the furnace. They got through in the furnace. And the king who threw them in was like, hey, let me check something. Something don't feel right. Let me check something. Hey, whoa. Didn't we throw 3 in there? But me, I see 4. Okay. Let's read on a little bit more. Then Nebuchadnezzar went near the mouth of the burning furnace, I'm on 26, of the fire, and he spoke and said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, servants. No. Now, servants of the Most High God? You just 5 minutes, bro, not even, bro, 2 minutes ago, bro. It's crazy how people will switch up. It's crazy how people will switch up when they don't realize the power that God has on your life. The people think that just because you're hidden that you're a failure. And that's for some of y'all out there. Y'all think just because y'all hidden that y'all a failure? No. No, the God that I serve, the God that I know, he puts us away for the time that we're called, for the time that we're needed, so that one, we are in preparation. We're in preparation. That we could grow our faith, that we can grow our belief in God, that we could get more intimate. You feel me? That we can come closer, because he's already been close, but that we turn closer to him. Feel me? But he said, servants of the Most High God, come out and come here. Then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came from the midst of the fire. Remember, they were thrown in with all their clothes. They were thrown in bound. They were thrown in and just the whole nine, and they came out. And he said that there was a fourth man in there. And when they came out, remember, they came out unbound. So they went in bound. They went in the wilderness bound. They went into isolation bound. They went in, y'all, I don't think y'all getting me. They went into that hard place bound. But because of the fourth man was in their fire, because the fourth man was in their wilderness, because the fourth man was in their situation, who was the fourth man? The Son of God. So because Jesus is in your situation, because Jesus is in your wilderness, because Jesus is in your furnace of fire, just like Madarak needed. You know their names. I don't know their names without looking at it. I don't know how to say it without looking at it. You know their names. But because the Son of God was with them, feel me? It says that the fire had no power. I'm on 27, a little bit after 27. The fire had no power. The hair on their head was not singed, nor were their garments changed, nor did the smell of fire come on them. And we really think about it, bro, God is a God of details. You feel me? He's the God of details. I remember I was reading, I was like, yo, when he used Moses to split the Red Sea, it said that they walked on dry land. It said that bro, do you know that every single last droplet, I'm saying squeezed out of the mud, I'm talking about, bro, they literally are crossing a sea. Every single last droplet. It says that they walked on dry ground. I don't think y'all. They walked on dry. They ain't, no. It don't say they walked on muddy ground. It don't say that they walked on a substance like quicksand. No. It said that they walked on dry ground. And when we come back here, it said the fire had no power. The hair of the head was not singed, nor were their garments changed, nor did the smell of fire come on them. So not even the smell of smoke. Maybe the wilderness that you're coming out of is just to refine you, but not even the smell of smoke. And when you come out, people won't even know what you've been through, because that fourth man was in that fire. Because the Son of God was in that fire. Because the Son of God was in that wilderness. All right. I hope y'all getting me. All right, 28. Nebuchadnezzar responded and said, blessed be the creator of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who sent his messenger and delivered him servants who trusted in him. What? Whoa. So they didn't just deliver them because God was just being nice. No. He delivered them because they trusted in him. They trusted in his power enough to say, I don't care who commands it. If it's not my God, oh, I don't think I can do it. You talk about bow down to an image? Oh, but my God told me we don't bow down to images, that we make no pagan images, that we make no golden images. We saw what happened with Moses and them in the Torah. That means teaching. We saw what happened. We saw what happened to the people, the people of Israel when they got delivered of Egypt, and when Moses was up on that mountain for 40 days and 40 nights getting the 10 commandments, and they decided that because they didn't want to wait on God, that they wanted to go and make a golden image and bow down to the golden image, and because of that, God almost smote all them people and made a nation out of Moses himself. You feel me? So we ain't gonna make that mistake. We ain't even gonna try to make that mistake. So, hey, y'all do what y'all, if y'all scared, hey. But I know one thing, my God didn't give me the spirit of fear. So I ain't bowing down to nobody that ain't my God. Feel me? Nebuchadnezzar responded and said, "Blessed be the creator of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who sent his messenger and delivered his servants who trusted in him, and changed the sovereign's order." So much that he changed his own order that he just made probably, what, 20 minutes ago? All right, I guess. And gave up their bodies that they should not serve nor do obedience to any God except their own God. So no, it wasn't no, I feel bad for you, or, oh, I want to go with the crowd, so I'm gonna do this and that. No. Because our God is set apart. We're called to be the same. Please remember that. Because our God is set apart, we're called to be the same. We're called to be set apart as well. I don't care what you've been going through. I don't care what hardships you've been facing. You feel me? My God has set you apart for a reason. And oh, best believe, just like when he's ready to shoot them arrows, he's sharpening you for your time. You feel me? He's refining you for your time. Anything that's not of him, he's making sure that any dull parts, he's making sure it's getting sharpened out. That your edges get nice. You feel me? I know how y'all females be. Y'all trying to lay y'all edges down. He making sure he making sure y'all edges laid correctly. You feel me? Hey, now 29. Therefore, I make a decree. Now, this is how powerful. Remember that God does everything for his glory, but he will make sure that he will not sacrifice his people for it. He will not sacrifice his people for it. Not the ones that believe in him. Because if you believe in a God and you trust in God and you believe not only in God, but the sacrifices that he made for us, which is, I'm talking about Jesus in this moment. The sacrifice that he made for us, his whole life. Jesus, his whole life? Okay. I just hope y'all with me. Man, he knew what he was finna do. He knew his power. And if anybody has the authority to be a tyrant or anything, it is God above. It is the Most High God. It is the creator of the universe. It is the creator of you and your mother and your grandmother and your grandpa and your great-grandpa and your great-great-grandma and your great-auntie and all of them, your cousins, all of them. He's the creator of all of them. Feel me? So if anybody deserves any type of respect, any type of obstinance, any type of praise and worship, it's the God above. Feel me? That's the God I serve. But hey, 29. Therefore, I make a decree that whoever of any people, nation, or language who speaks any wrong against the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, man, you know, bro, a sovereign, that means you can do whatever you want, whenever you want. A sovereign paid respects, and not just respect, but he praised the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. You feel me? Like, this ain't no, now, bro, to the point where he changed his whole decree. So that means he had to look like a fool in front of the same people that he just told, hey, you got to do all this and all this and all that. That nobody is exempt. And if you think you are, you getting sent into the fiery furnace? But hold on. There was a God that showed me. And his name is Yahweh. His name is Jireh. His name is, what else? El Shaddai. His name is Rapha. His name is Shalom. You feel me? Provider, peace, deliverer, most victorious. That is our God. He don't never lose. People lose him. He don't lose people. People lose him. Feel me? Their limbs shall be taken, and his house made a dunghill. Because what is up with this dude to taking limbs and making people's houses dookie? I don't understand that. But anyway, because there is no other God. There is no other creator. There is no other being who is able to deliver like this. Who are we talking about? We're talking about the God Almighty, bro, just so y'all know. The Most High Creator. The only creator. All these other things that they choose to do, all these rituals and stuff like that, but them false gods. Those is false gods. You feel me? They ain't got no power. They ain't got no, bro, they can't, bro, they have nothing on the Most High God. And because they have nothing on the Most High God, they ain't got nothing on you. Feel me? Because they got nothing on the Most High God. They ain't got nothing on you. Let's keep going. Because there is no other God who is able to deliver like this. Then the sovereign promoted Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the province of Babel. So not only, and we keep forgetting this, bro. God ain't doing it just for his glory. Oh, now it all works together for his glory, yes, but he'll make sure that his people who decided to stay true, who decided to stay faithful, who decided to keep their word to God, you feel me? I don't think y'all, man, what we talk about? Humble yourself, man. If you choose to humble yourself before God, you think that he won't exalt you for your troubles? He'll save you from any trouble that you really had to go through, but you think he won't exalt you through it? You think he won't exalt you at the end of it? When you just showed him, hey, I'ma stick with you, God. You feel me? Because remember, he gave us free will. It's a choice. You gotta choose God. You gotta choose God every day. You gotta choose God every hour. You gotta choose God every minute. You feel me? But he was like, you chose me. I chose you first, but you chose me back. So I'm going to make sure you good after all this. I'm going to make sure you get double for your trouble. You feel me? And what happened? They got promoted again. They just got promoted with Daniel. They got promoted again. Now, this is why I say watch who your friends are. Because God sometimes will test your friends when you're not there. You feel me? And he'll test you when your friends aren't there. You feel me? And if you going around faking like you this and you that, and like you really believe in God, but when you really go out to the world, bro, and you show that you like, hey, you show that you're not really for God, bro. We're witnesses. We witness by proof. We witness by our lives. Our lives are the proof. Our lives are the proof. You feel me? We're witnesses, and our lives are the proof. You feel me? So if you can't prove by your actions, by your fruit, that you truly for God, it's gonna be hard for him to get the glory. You feel me? That's why we gotta live like Jesus. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of submitting ourselves. We gotta live like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and Daniel, and Moses, and Joshua, in the sense of submitting ourselves. And that's the bare minimum, bro. That's the least we could do, is submit ourselves to a creator that formed us, that knows the number, that numbered all our hairs. You feel me? That orders our steps, that lights our paths. You feel me? That sets a hedge of protection and sends his angels to protect us. You feel me? The least we could do is submit to his will. You feel me? So be careful who you have around you. Feel me? Because he'll go and test them too, just so you can see, hey, was they faking or not? And he'll test you just so they can see, were you faking or not? Real life. But hopefully this message resonates with y'all. Hopefully y'all get some type of understanding from this. That, hey, this ain't none of the things that we go through, and that's another point. None of the things that we go through is because of us or for us, but it's for the glory of God, and he'll bless you along the way for being obedient. Real life. Everything is for the glory of God, but he'll bless you along the way for being obedient. Just wanted to put that in there. So truly, y'all stay blessed. Y'all be blessed. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ. If y'all want to talk to me, descriptions, you feel me? My socials is going to be down there. I got, if y'all want to sow a seed, that's going to be down there. You feel me? If you feel led to, though. If you feel led to, it's going to be down there. If you want to talk to me, my socials and stuff, it's going to be down there. Feel me? I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay safe. Y'all go in the peace of Jesus Christ. And y'all truly, man, y'all truly be blessed and live blessed lives. Not just blessed Sundays. Feel me? In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Y'all be safe. Shalom.